Outdoor education school days are a great way to introduce kids to the natural world around them. And one of the best ones around is the Okmulgee County Conservation District's Natural Resource Day.
In Okmulgee County, we attempt to get every fifth grader in the county through the outdoor classroom. You really need to be outside and you need to really expose the kids to this stuff firsthand. I think at this level, at the fifth grade level, these kids are always excited, even if they've never been exposed to the outdoor things we do here today, whether it be the reptiles, whether it be fishing. A lot of these kids that we have out here today, even though they're in a small town like Okmulgee, have never had a fish on the end of a fishing rod before.
Kids come out, catch these fish. In the classroom, you know, they get to look at the pictures and stuff, but they don't get that tactile sensation. Here they get to touch them, they get to see how they react to their touch. They get to learn that fishing is not all just catching. They get to touch worms, they get to watch their bobbers, learn patience. They really have a blast.
Well, many years ago, I found out real quick that if you wanted to catch the attention of fifth graders, it helps to have live critters. I like to bring a variety of stuff. If I can bring something with a real unique twist to it, today we've got some narrow-mouthed toads and tarantulas, which are something that kids rarely see, even though they're quite abundant. Narrow-mouthed toad. While the tarantulas act as great bodyguards and provide a beautiful home for the narrow-mouthed toad, the narrow-mouthed toad is a fantastic anteater. And tarantulas, as ferocious and big and menacing as they are not well equipped to deal with ants. Are the babies on land or in water?
In water.
For amphibians, they always lay their eggs in water or in a real wet environment, don't they? In the end, it's always nice to have at least one large snake to capture their attention before you go.
I think learning outdoors as opposed to learning in the classroom is, hands-on. They can actually see the environment. They could see a bee pollinating a flower. In the classroom, they're just listening to the teacher explain or try to teach them this. Outdoors, it's more hands-on.
How many people just held a snake for the first time? No. Good deal. I think all the kids will leave with a better appreciation of it. Even if they're scared of snakes, even if they're scared of frogs, whatever it is, I think they'll leave with a lot more interest and a lot more excitement about reptiles and amphibians.
The importance and benefits of these natural resource days is to educate the youth of Okmulgee County, the importance of being environmentally aware and to protect and restore their natural resources and the good use of those natural resources. We have a lot of people that volunteer their time that come out to help us put on these natural resource days. And it's a good thing to educate the youth of Okmulgee County.
Well, I think the whole outdoor classroom concept in general is something that people really realize is invaluable to their kids. You can't do this in the classroom.
Putting on the natural resource days for a lot of years, we have seen fifth graders grow up and remember the natural resource days. And from my perspective, that makes putting these natural resource days all worthwhile, to see them grow as students and become what they enjoy doing later in life. We feel like it really makes them a more well-rounded student and maybe have a better perspective on their environment, later in their life. They remember these days and remember what it's like and how to maybe teach other people to be more environmentally aware.